What's up? What's up? What's up? Once somebody gets on, let me know if the sound is okay and if the picture is okay, please. Of course, you're not on to hear me ask you to do that. And while you're doing that, all right, now folks are starting to show up. That's interesting. I just started a room on Clubhouse too, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't really figured out how that works yet. Adam says, hello, hello, hello. Sound is good. Looks like I need to move my seat up. There we go. Let me move this over here. Kathy says, hi, Chris. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Hope everybody is doing well. First time we're getting together this year, so I hope we're off to a good start. Expert Web Design says, hey, what's up, Expert Web Design? There's your free plug. Everybody check out the glass-etched Legiit logo that my mother got for me a couple years ago, as well as the 3D printed Legiit icons that Jim and his family made for me. We're going to get started here in a minute or two. And we're going to give away some free Legiit merch today too, so be on the lookout for that. All right. People rolling in. How's everybody's year going so far? I haven't talked to you since like December 22nd or so, something like that. Late December, one of the days in late December. How's the turn of the calendar helping you out so far? Gazoo 2006 on Twitch says, what's Clubhouse? It's a new app that for iOS that's like audio chat rooms, I guess is the best way to describe it. To be perfectly honest, I haven't figured it out yet. I only got access this morning from my friend Liza. So Dan says, I'm in for the merch. Just became a lifetime Superstar SEO Academy member. Awesome. I'm pumped to have you on board, Dan. You're a great contributor to the community. And we're doing so much cool stuff with Superstar SEO Academy this year that we started yesterday that you really picked a good time to go all in. So thanks for that. It means a lot to us and we're glad to have you on board. Expert Web Design says year's going well, although we are in full lockdown again. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we're close to being on the other side of that, but it's always darkest before the dawn. Expert Web Design says, I just signed up the Clubhouse. How do you get access? You have to get somebody to invite you. I had a friend who sent me an invite. She was very kind to do that. And then I got two when I signed up, and I gave those two people on my team at Legiit. So just be on the lookout for somebody to invite you. And I'm assuming it'll go public soon. Gazoo says, okay, I have Android. Yeah, apparently it's not on Android yet. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But as far as I know, it's not. Let me grab some water here. Nah. Oh, damn it. Pardon my language. Scott says, good evening, legend. What's up, Scott? Good to see you. Tracy says hi. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. Greg over on LinkedIn says, interested, just checking this out. What's up, Greg? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I really didn't have a good topic in mind for this sort of thing, but or for this stream, but I wanted to just check in with everybody and see how things were getting going and how I can be of help in the new year. Ziab, and I apologize if I got that wrong, says, hi, Chris, you are the best. I've learned so many things from you, and the Superstar SEO group is really helpful. Have a good day. Well, thank you. That's very, very kind of you. We work hard at that, so we appreciate the positive feedback, and I'm glad it's been a help to you. And yeah, thank you. Jim says, hey. What's up, Jim? I haven't spoken to you in a good 20 minutes. Site Size says, good to see you again. You too, my friend. Welcome back. Like Cotter. Hopefully somebody gets that reference. Greg asks, are you liking streaming on LinkedIn? I've only done it a handful of times, but yeah, I mean, it's another place where certain, let me put that differently. It's a place where I can reach some other people that I may not otherwise. It took some doing to get approved for it. My friend Mandy had a connection. So I've been very fortunate to have connections with ladies that got me onto LinkedIn Live and onto Clubhouse in the recent months. So I don't know. It doesn't get near the engagement that Facebook or YouTube do, but it's another place, like I want to help as many people as I can. And if that's where they are, then it's my obligation to go where they are, Mubashir says, hi, Chris. What's up, Mubashir? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Greg says, see, more people are moving over here. Are they? I don't get on there that much. Overall, I'm not a big fan of LinkedIn because I just get bombarded with spam from lead gen agencies. So it makes it a bad experience for me, but it's good to know that other people are doing it. So I think there's potential there. I just think I think Microsoft owns it, if I'm not mistaken. And it seems like they just don't really give too much of a crap about it. It seems like they're trying to make it just like every other social network. That's just my opinion, though. I could be less right than I usually am. So Tracy says, kudo for having nerves of steel and moderating your page. There are some unique characters. Yeah. One of the great things about the internet is that it allows large varieties of people to come together on topics they have in common. One of the downsides of the internet is that it allows large varieties of people to come together on topics they have in common. And unfortunately, sometimes some people are a little more socialized. That's probably not the right word, but have a little more social skill than some other people do. So but overall, I think it's pretty good. I mean, there's some unusual folks in there, but for the most part, I think we have a pretty good community. I'm very, very big on keeping things positive. And that's the one thing I really do enforce a lot there is a lot of other groups will allow people to make fun of people that are new or they'll make fun of a question they think is dumb or something like that. And it's just, it's not how I want my communities to run. So thank you, I think. So like I said, I don't have too much of an agenda. This may be a short one today, although the turnout is pretty good. I wanted to see how everybody's goals were going for the year. And if you don't have any, if there's any way we can talk through it and see if we can find some, or if you need help getting to some, I would do that. And I'd be happy to talk about what some of mine are if there's any interest in that. I don't want to ever assume that there's interest. Everybody left my Clubhouse room. That hurts my feelings. But I only have 5 followers or something. So it's not that big a deal. But anyway, yeah, we be happy to do that, tell you about some of the stuff I have planned, but I'd like to hear from you guys as well to see what your plans and goals and things you want to achieve this year or any time for that matter are. So, Alexis, every time I say your name, Alexis, my Amazon Echo like starts listening. Says, hello, Chris and fellow Legitters. What's up, Alexis? Hope you're off to a good start this year. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well. Expert Web Design says, I'd like to hear your goals. Okay. I mean, I probably shouldn't call them goals, but I'm going to tell you about objectives. And we'll start with professional because that's probably what most of you are interested in. We are making some massive changes at Superstar SEO Academy. We're going to start having highly focused weekly webinars. We're updating the content both visually and like with new information, but we're having weekly webinars. We actually started yesterday where I gave a really important lesson on sales that I think a lot of people would benefit from, but we're going to keep that. So there's something new for you every single week from now until whenever, for the foreseeable future, like on Tuesdays. And these names they could use some work, to be perfectly honest, but on Tuesdays, we're going to have, or once a month, there'll be one coach is going to do a webinar each month. So once a month, you'll have a takeover Tuesday with me where I talk about like sales and business and running, conversion and things like that, like not conversion, but copy and things like that. Then we got website Wednesdays with Jim, who's going to talk about, design, UI, UX, anything web-based, site speed, that sort of thing. We got technical Thursdays with Scott, where he'll talk about technical SEO and things like that. And then Flashback Fridays, where Jeff will talk about everything off-page SEO. And the reason that's called Flashback is because Jeff is old. But that's like a whole new direction from what we did before. We would just do 2 Q&A webinars a month, which was fine. But I don't feel like I don't feel like we were providing as much value as we could. And then we're refreshing all the content and restructuring it. It's just going to be a big year. And I'm really looking forward to helping a lot of people. So if I was to put that in terms of a goal, it would be to help as many people grow their SEO business as I could possibly can over the course of that year. I'm going to be launching this is a new thing, a different thing, a freelancer coaching program where you'll be able to work with me one-on-one to grow your freelancing business up to 5 or 10K a month. I haven't tweaked all the details out of that just yet, but that's going to be very exclusive. It's going to be a little costly, but it's going to be absolutely worth it. Like if there's one thing I've been very successful at, is freelance marketplaces. And I'm going to work with a handful of individuals to get them the same kind of success that I know that they're capable of. So those are kind of my 2 big professional goals for Legiit. We want to basically just keep doing what we've been doing, but more. Like we got some cool features coming out to help agency owners outsource their whole business. We're going to be having some influencer pages on the platform where influencers can kind of like recommend their favorite services to you and kind of help you figure out who to use and what service to use and how to use it and things like that. What else? Some great stuff to make it easy for people that buy a lot of services to put them in projects and track them, and some things to help them figure out what services to use together. I know I'm forgetting something, but off the top of my head, like professionally, those are the main goals. Personally, I still want to learn how to do a kip up. And that's been on my goal for like 10 years, but I'm not much, if any, closer, if not further away. But I want to learn how to do a kip up. And I want to take a vacation this year. Hopefully the world will get to where I allow that. And then like, maybe it's, I don't know, pompous to have a goal for the world, but I'd really like to see everybody be able to get back to put it cleverly, to get back to life beyond the Thunderdome and kind of just get back into a regular life. So I don't know. Those are kind of the big ones for me this year. What about you guys? I'd like to hear some of yours and see how I can help you achieve them. Kathy says, what are some of your goals for this year? So there was some interest in that. And once we get we'll go another 5 or 10 minutes and I'll give away some Legiit merch. Mohammed says, hi, Chris. Greetings from Madrid. Used many times Superstar SEO service. It was awesome. Oh, well, glad. I'm glad it was helpful for you. Well, yeah, like I said, we want to help as many folks as we can. So I'm glad we were able to help you. Thank you, Mohammed. Alex, what's up, Alex? Says vacation is a great goal. Yeah, I mean, it sounds kind of like a joke, but I take one. You usually like to take one a year, but I didn't get to in 2020 for semi-obvious reasons. And I noticed the difference. I'll just leave it at that. Inamuel, and I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, says, hello, Sir Chris. How are you? You are really awesome, man. Well, thank you. Thank you. You do a great job. And for those of you that don't know, Inamuel, and I apologize if that's wrong, has made several of my recent YouTube thumbnails, and he does a really good job, and he gets them back to me really, really quickly, which is something I've struggled with. So Amro says, hey, Chris, the freelancers coaching part are really interesting. Sounds like we're having a great year already. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amro does a great job as well. He does some, he's done some PBN design, and he set up the testimonials page on my personal website, and he did a great job on that too. Expert Web Design says, I started a keto diet. I'd like to stick at it until lockdown ends, or 4 months. Oh God, is it possible it could be 4 months? Whew. That's a great goal, though. Keto, I don't do it any longer, but I did for quite a while, and it worked very well for me. Expert Web Design says he would like to grow his web design business and review page business, but are slow, but still doing okay. Both are slow, I assume that means, but are still doing okay. Well, that's good. You just got to keep at it and, just be better than yourself from yesterday, basically, Tracy says, love your passion for SEO. Stay the course. You are helping people. Well, thank you, Tracy. I really believe that that's the key to success in anything, is to help as many people as possible. All right. Caught up on the questions. I'm going to grab some water. Let's see, make sure I didn't miss any questions anywhere else. Monis asked me to invite him. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm out of invitations. Let's see. Asim says, I hope you addressed my previous question here. No, I'll answer that in the group. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but we'll get to it. I make a point to go through every question, or all the questions every day. So Asim, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, is in the Superstar SEO Academy group, and he had a question this morning about Google Maps that we've been working through. So I am going to get back to him. That's the exclusive Academy group that you get where access to all 4 coaches with when you join. So we'll get back to that in just a bit, my friend. Yes. Okay, good. Let me see. Did I miss anybody else? Spammer, because of course. All right. Hector says, Chris, how many YouTube videos did you make last year? Well, let's take a look. want to say it was around 60 uploaded, and then like some live stream ones too. So let me get into it. Share my screen. All right, so this is the last one of the year. Well, that doesn't really count. That's just a testimonial. Not just a testimonial. That is a testimonial. So there are 20 per page. I wonder if I can filter it. Nope. All right, so we'll call that 17. Let's see. That's 50. We'll say 45. $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53, $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59, $60, $61, $61 non-lives, and then here's the one we're on right now. So that's 50. So 100, so 96 plus 65, so like 170, give or take. Alexis says, will there be a special sale for the revamped Superstar SEO Academy? No, actually. If anything, we're going to raise the price because, excuse me one second. Because there's just so much more value now, you know? And it's going to take a lot more of our time. So if I could give it away for free, I would, but there needs to be a value exchange, I think. And yeah, so anyhow, and there are costs and things like that. So I still think it's the best deal of its kind, though. Your mileage may vary. My service is not being sold. Can you give me some advice in this regard? Well, I know that's not completely true. I buy your service all the time. Remind me your username, though, because it's different than your name. It's like Animal or something like that. So let's see what we can see. I think it's Animal 255. Yep. So let's bring it up on screen and see what we can see. Got the thumbnail design. Unfortunately, those just haven't been selling as well. But you know, you've done a great job for me. Facebook cover. I would work on the thumbnail on this one because when I look at that, it's not obvious to me that that's a Facebook cover. That looks more like I don't really know what that looks like, to be honest. And it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't tell me what it is. Attractive design, Amazon enhanced EBC and A. I don't know what that means. Enhanced EBC and A+ brand content. Is that something where I'm sorry, I just don't know what that is. Like, I don't know how to tell you to improve it because I don't know it. Is that like images for somebody's Amazon listing, or can you maybe explain to me what that is? Let's see. Hog. eBay, Amazon product. Okay, so it's like the images for your. Okay, so I don't know that many people use eBay. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but basically what I would do, and this may come off as vain, but it is what it is next time on Legit Monday. First of all, fix that because that's a problem. And same with that and that. And look at that handsome devil. Yeah, fix the formatting on that a little bit. I think that's probably where a lot of your problem is coming from, actually. But then you just start jumping up and down and letting people know that you've been doing my thumbnails for me because you absolutely crush it. But I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what the problem here is. So brag more about that you do my thumbnails and then get this fixed. You're going to want to embed these on like a WordPress site and then copy them over. But yeah, I think that's where you need to start is get this fixed and then start bragging about how you did mine. And that should get you some sales. And we're going to focus on one of the things we're going to focus on is bringing in more YouTubers. So you'll have a good opportunity there. So those are the main things for now. They make it a little more clear what some of these do. And then fix up that one page. And I think you'll start to see some. And maybe offer some more broad. And then I don't know if you do like logos, but maybe offer that too. Because in graphics, that's like what sells the most. So hope that helps. Scott says, if you had to start at the beginning, what would you not do again? Let's talk. If we're talking about legit, one thing I want to say this the right way. I would not try to bring people over from Fiverr. Not so much the customers. I'm happy to have them, but some of the freelancers are not the kind of freelancers that I had in mind when I created Legit. A lot of them are the kind of folks that just want to throw up a service and have money fall on them. I want people that are going to commit to it and turn it into their full-time business. So I focused a lot of time and energy trying to bring people over from there. And I just don't think it worked out that well. So, and I forgot to leave my Clubhouse open. So if I had to do that, if I had to say for Legit, that's what I would do again. In general, that would be the kind of advice that I would give myself is to spend more time focusing on what works and deciding and understanding who I am and what I want to do sooner, and not spend time trying to do something I'm not, like be an SEO agency type of thing. So that's kind of my answer to that. All right, we've been here almost a half hour, so let's give away some Legit merch. How about it? Let's bring up, we got 24 people on, so we're going to do a random number because I don't know any other way to do it, to be perfectly honest. So we want a number between 1 and 24. So let me share my screen. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Well, I guess go. All right, everybody kind of already went at it. So we will go until another minute. We'll go until my live timer hits 30. So a number between 1 and 24. Dan says, can I just say all of the numbers? No, you can't. And Kamar, you've already picked one. So pick one number, please. One number only, please. And we will give I was going to say a t-shirt, but it can be anything from the Legit store. So that said, if you live internationally, please be patient because it takes, international shipping is taking a long time. Got about 30 seconds left. Lots of guesses. It's funny how the engagement increases when I give stuff away. All right, we got about 15 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. So let's make this full screen. You guys see that okay? 21. So let me see who the first person, if anyone, to pick 21 was. No 21s. 1. 2. No ones. 13. If anybody was wondering if I'm really live, this should prove it. 13 goes to Internet Concepts USA. So congratulations, Internet Concepts USA. Let me show you where to go pick out what you want. And then you can just, once you pick it out, you can email info@superstarseo.com with your physical address and name. And if it's something that requires a size, your size. So let's bring up the merch store. Which seems to, all right. Yeah. So just go to shop.legiit.com and pick out whatever you want, and then email all the necessary info to info@superstarseo.com, and we will get that out to you. So congratulations on lucky number 13. Whew. Internet Concepts USA says cool. Scott Bender. Oh, what's up, Scott? Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions in there. Let's see. Scott says at Animal 255, if you right click on the images in your description, you can put a custom image size in. Something like 600 px should do it. So there you go. Yeah, clean that up, and I think that'll help. Dan says, how about closest? Now I like to get it right on the money because I'm compulsive. Thanks, Chris. Random day to come on, but it's me, Scott Benner. All right, Scott, congratulations. Tracy says, thank you again. Off to see a client. Good. That's what it's all about, right? Cheers to you as well. All right. So I think we're going to go for about another 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go do some other things. If you are on Clubhouse, follow me at Chris M. Walker, and I will follow you back. I know that it's still tough to get on, but I got you, fam. That was me trying to sound cool and not succeeding. In case you were wondering, I want to bring back Facebook because I see some other questions there. Blah. Craig asks, what is Clubhouse? It's a voice chat room app that's very popular and in beta on iOS. Reported one comment. All right, got all the questions. Scott or Internet Concepts USA. There's your free plug for advanced refrigeration. Need some good guest posts, PBNs in HVAC. Any ideas? What is Clubhouse? Yeah, I mean, I can hook you up for sure. I have not PBNs. I don't sell niche specific PBNs just because it's too hard, but I can definitely hook you up with some guest posts not hook you up. I can definitely sell you some guest posts in the HVAC industry. So just check me out on Legiit at Superstar SEO. And if not me, there's plenty of other great freelancers on there as well. So, and Clubhouse is an app. Nobody's in my room right now, so that's kind of depressing, but I don't think you can really see that, but you can join these rooms and like communicate via voice. Let me just join somebody else's so you can kind of see it. Let's see. Oh gosh.
Actually, someone just messaged me. They remembered me from Periscope. And Periscope kind of reminds me of this, except that I didn't have babies at the time. Sorry, I'm juggling the baby. I didn't have babies at the time. And I was
So that's what that is. So it's kind of like the hot new thing. I be perfectly honest, I don't know how it's going to last or not, but we'll see. When are Jim's epic 3D prints going for sale? Jim, are you still on? If so, when are your epic 3D prints going for sale? Is Clubhouse on Android? I think it's only iOS so far, although someone earlier did say that it was on Android now as well. But as far as I understood it, it was only iOS for the time being. So. Jim said everything is always for sale. Be careful. Everything could mean a lot of things. Why is that where my mind went? Can you share the logo for Clubhouse? Sure. I'll show the, I don't really know how to share the logo. I can show you the app. It's basically well, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. It's like the little black and the one in the second there with the guy with the guitar. So also check out that awesome Legiit wallpaper. Am I right? Jim says, should we add them to the Legiit merch store? I bet that there would be some demand for that. So since it's your 3D printer, I'm not going to say yes or no, but I bet there would be some interest in that. Alex says, you dirty boy. I learned it by watching you. Anybody old enough to remember that commercial? No, just me? All right. Signed up for Clubhouse, how much time it takes to get account activation. You have to get an invitation from someone to get it activated. I was fortunate enough to get one from my friend Liza, who, by the way, if you need a house, can definitely hook you up. So she's a really great real estate agent. So if you're in the US, let me know and I will make the connection for you. But I got an invitation from her. And so you have to find someone with an invitation. And I got two when I signed up, but I've already given those out to Jim and to Ahmed. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to last or not, but it's a cool concept. So you want to see one of my favorite things in the world? We're going to share my screen again here. And it's going to be Facebook, which is always dangerous, but is when I get to approve posts like this. Amber is proud of a review she got where it says that she saw an immediate little jump after completion. So congrats to Amber, which is SEO Buzz, and the review is from Louis James. So I'm always happy when I get to approve things like that. Is there any way to create an account without invitation? You can create your account and reserve your username, which is what I did like maybe a month ago when everybody started talking about it, but it won't be, you can't get it active until you get someone to send you an invitation. That's like, honestly, that's the reason that in my opinion, that it's popular more so than anything else is because they've done a good job of creating scarcity. So. All right, folks, we got about 5 minutes left, and then we're going to call it a day. Just wanted to get back on here and get back in the groove of doing these at least once a week. because I enjoy hanging out with everybody and it's good for business. You know, I really do enjoy giving back and helping, but you know, I'm not going to completely BS you and say that that there isn't a business component to these as well. So, I mean, just the AdSense alone, like an hour on this and I'll make like, I don't know, $15 or something. So, you know, it's like working at Walmart. But no, for real, like there is a business benefit to these, but for the most part, I just enjoy the company. You know, I work by myself physically. I have a great team, but they're in Longs, they're in Long Island, they are in Egypt, Serbia, Delaware, United Kingdom, the Philippines, and some other places. So Scott says, thanks, Chris. I'll go to Legiit store and email you and look for your guest post opportunities. Bye. And thanks again. Thank you, Scott. And again, congratulations. I can't wait to send you out some cool Legiit merch later today. I'll be on the lookout for your email. Again, it's info@superstarseo.com. That's the one that will get it to my attention the fastest of the 2 million billion emails that I have. It's possible I slightly exaggerated that. So before we wrap up, is there anything for future live streams or videos that I can help you with? Please don't say Google Maps. I get so tired of talking about that. But anything else you guys would like to see or like help with or anything like that, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to do it, but if there's any way I can be of service, whether it's free content or whatever, let me know, and I'd be happy to do it. If you're looking to get some of the most reasonably priced, highest level SEO training available, check out Superstar SEO Academy at superstarseo.com/academy. Check out Legiit. Check out profitacademy.com and sign up to my newsletter. Nothing for sale there either. I probably give way too much away, to be perfectly honest, but what can I say? I'm easy. But, if you have anything you would like to see, let me know. All right. Terry Lee says, got one question for you. If you had a UK tech site with 15 million pounds yearly with sales in UK, but had half as many site visitors from USA, how can you maximize the traffic from States? So I think what you're asking is maybe I'm misunderstanding, but are you asking how you can get more traffic from the United States or how you can sell more to people in the United States? Can you just clear that up a little bit? But if you're asking how to get more traffic from the United States, I would start with, I don't know. I would try to optimize. I would try to just get the same keywords. If you're talking about SEO, I would try to get the same keywords in the United States that you are in the United Kingdom. You might try some AdWords too. I don't know that I'm answering your question the right way though. How could you maximize that traffic from the States? Are you saying how to get the most out of the traffic that you are getting or how to get more traffic? I guess if it's how to get the most out of the traffic that you are getting, I guess it would be identify how they're getting to you in the first place, like through what keywords as much as you can, and try to figure out what that means that they're looking for and optimize the pages that they're landing on for what it is. So you said it's a tech site. I don't know. That could mean a lot of things, but let's say it's like, I don't know, Alienware computers or something. You then just work on the pages that they're landing on. So you don't sell direct to the States. So, I guess there's not a lot you can do if you can't sell to them. I don't know. Could you get them on an email list or something and then maybe sell them some affiliate offers or something like that? That's a tricky one because if you can't sell directly to them, they're still getting there. I suppose you could put some ads on your site if it wouldn't destroy the UX, but I don't know. That could be tricky too. Still, that's probably a good amount of traffic even at half. So I would either collect their info and sell them other offers that you can sell them or get some advertising on your site so you can leverage it that way. Maybe you could sell like some banner ads or something to companies that can sell to them, and that traffic would be valuable to them. So there's a few different ways you can go. Imamul says, I'm new and legit. Got my first order a few days ago. Awesome. I really need to get some sound effects, because I have a board here and I need to load up a crowd cheering or something. In the weekly roundup, it's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And I've seen some of the, you've been very enthusiastic, and we appreciate that. I've seen some of the questions you've sent in and things like that. So we appreciate your enthusiasm, and I predict big things to come for you, my friend. Terry says, thank you. Appreciate all the input. No problem. I know that I didn't give you a great answer there, but hopefully that helps some. If you can't sell to them directly, just collect their email and maybe see if you can sell some ad space on the pages that they're landing on, So, all right. Any last minute questions before we wrap this thing up? Good to be back. Glad to hang out with everybody once again. I've missed these sessions. I hope that you have too. To be honest, I love hanging out with you guys. I hope that it's mutual. If it's not, I apologize. So now I solved my friend's problem about Legiit. Awesome. Glad you are participating and helping and driving people in. You're an asset to the community, my friend. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll do one of these again soon, maybe next week, maybe sooner. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate you. It's good to be back. Go out there and figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. I'll see you again soon. Peace.